Hey everybody, welcome back to the Coff-Man Show. I'm your host, Mike Coffman, and I wanted to talk to you guys today about a book that I recently found. Recently, as in I found it, and then I found it again. If that makes any sense. Like I found it, listened to it one time, and then I found the hard copy and I listened to it, or I read it. Excuse me, I didn't listen to the hard copy. I read the hard copy. Um, the book's called Dead Break. It's written by George Sanchez, and I just want to put out that this is quite possibly the best, if not the second best, zombie book that I've ever listened to and read. And it is one that I have continuously um, talked to my friends about, gone back and forth over, and a lot of people don't seem to know what they're missing out on because of the fact this book wasn't hyped up in the very beginning. So, kind of give you a rundown on it. Um, the book follows a main character. His name is Jeremiah, and Jeremiah is looking for his daughter who was lost during a zombie outbreak. Him and his wife lived in Seattle. There was a huge earthquake that happened in the very beginning, and the earthquake caused all kinds of damage to Seattle. So him and his family, or him and his wife, left Seattle, went back to her parents' farm, lived there for a little while, and then they both decided that they wanted to help with cleanup because that was their hometown. So they go back, and at the time of the earthquake, Jeremiah was a big time. I believe he was I want to say not a chef. He becomes a chef later on. Anyways, that's beside the point. He had a really good job, really prolific job, and it was doing really well for him and his wife was doing really well. They had one of them cookie cutter apartments, high rise apartments, really nice, and it was just really taking off for them. And then, once the earthquake happened, they went to help clean up, got things reestablished. He started working as a chef and picked up part time jobs doing this and that. And finally, when it was all, I guess you would say, cleaned up, they decided that they were going to go stay where they are and have a family. So before the outbreak happened, they took their daughter to her grandparents' house for the summer, and then turned around and the zombie outbreak happened. Lots of stuff going, but what really stands out to me in this book is the fact that Jeremiah has a dog named Joe, and Joe is his best friend. But Joe is like the fifth Joe. So this Joe is a bigger dog, but he had other dogs before, and he talks to the dog. Like